Welcome to Divine Feminine Embodiment and Happy Women's Day. I have been so excited for this Women's Day. I wanted to do so many things, um, but I just did not have space for. And then मेरे को कल इतना रिग्रेट हो रहा था ओपनिंग थॉट्स माइंड कि यार वुमेन्स डे है मुझे ये करना था वो करना था नहीं हो रहा बट आई हैव इवेंट्स प्लान लेटर but not today as of now. Then I decided to meet two of my women friends, go on a one-on-one date with them. I was like, okay, let's do something more uh, intimate, so that. Hmm. But there is this beautiful energy about this day that I feel so vibrant with. कि यार आज Women's Day है. I feel we have like the idea of celebrating being a woman is beautiful to me. Like it really excites me up. I was like, oh, like what do you celebrate being a woman? Hmm.
It's like for me, the just the existence as a woman. It's like I feel proud that I was given a chance to be born as a woman. I don't know, like that has been a very proud feeling for me from childhood. It's like I have never ever thought that maybe I would have been a boy or something. Like something in me always feels that I'm happy being a woman like, from childhood.
Wow, that's so beautiful to hear. I I think I have had times when I would be like, oh, life is so easier being a boy. Um, you know, specifically when I was a kid and I was used to be filled with anger and everything. कि ये कैसे कर रहे ऐसे क्यों वैसे क्यों I used to think that way that oh life is so could be so easy being a boy, you can just go out roam around, nobody's gonna question what do you do, where were you, and I was avara like that. I wanted to be avara like that. And I think everything that I have done is to be able to give myself that chance कि मैं कभी भी कहीं भी जा रही हूँ, कोई पूछ नहीं रहा है कहाँ जा रही हूँ, like even nobody knows मैं कहाँ जा रही हूँ. I'm just like I'm leaving, I'm going. um, I don't have to ask for whatever I do, if I wanna buy something, if I wanna move around. I think मुझे ऐसा लगा कि being a boy you would had those privileges जो लड़कियों को नहीं मिलती हैं. तो कहीं ना कहीं मुझे वो अर्न करना पड़ा. क्योंकि लड़कों को तो हमारे यहाँ से बोल देते थे कि अरे वो लड़का है, he doesn't need to
And
answer, and that used to fill me with hate. Growing up now, I realized that we as women have been so cleverly uh, also taking the time to be with our emotions, be with people, you know, in a way also have been into self work more than men. And I see men just getting crazy every day. Like they don't have a hold on their emotions. They're get growing mad with specifically with things systems changing. And when they see that, oh, women have so much of agency in their hands and they are making choices and they're not asking you, and you get that sense of losing control, and you are already so inferior about your own masculinity in a way, they're messed up, and they're putting that mask of being a man, but inside they don't feel a man,
yeah,
whatever that is.
they're losing the control as well as the sense of that I'm needed. Earlier it was that I'm needed. But now it's like we don't need women don't need it's their choice whether they want to be with you or not, but it's not a need kind.
Yeah, I think it men knows it more than women.
Yeah.
Like my maid, Didi, who cooks for me, who cleans for me, she kind of spends her entire day here only. Like she can leave at 9:30 or 10, but she stays until 10:30 p.m. in the night. She just is playing with the baby. She doesn't want to go home. And on Holi, she came for an hour. Uh, so उन्होंने ना एक दिन पहले आधा काम छोड़ दिया था, क्योंकि वो बहुत लेट आई थी, वो 9 बजे आई थी काम करने। तो फिर 10 बज गया तो मैंने बोला कि दीदी बहुत लेट हो गया, कोई बात नहीं, आप कल आके सिर्फ 1 घंटे में खत्म कर देना, क्योंकि होली है, पूरा गंदा भी नहीं रह सकता। तो वो होली के दिन सिर्फ 1 घंटे के लिए आई। तो उसमें देन शी सेड कि जब वो आ गई, then her husband kept calling him and he said, why did you go, and it's my holiday today and you must be home, and he started abusing and everything. And she made food for him and everything. So this lady earns 3 times of her husband, you know, and her husband doesn't do anything. He wouldn't cook, he wouldn't clean, he wouldn't be, whatever he earns, he will spend it in alcohol. Um, and even they have a daughter and she would take care of her entire education. So in a way, I'm like, why have you kept him for so long? And he's abusing you, he's beating you, and still you're there. Why do you, and how do you have the capacity to handle all this? I, the one that she says, oh, he wouldn't be able to live without me. Who would take care of you? So, okay, I think it is also that women want to be needed at the cost of their own life. Second, the idea that, oh, I must have a man, I must be with my husband. So, but the men clearly sees that the entire household is running by her. She doesn't clearly need me, but it is us for us to know that, oh, you don't need them. You really don't need them, for us to internalize that and then choose them based on your choice of being with them or not. This could be a very different thing altogether. But I, even for my mother and all the women that I know that they have this as if the spell that, oh, I must be with a man. Otherwise, I cannot exist. I see that
इट्स मोर
spell.
ऑफ आई कैन नॉट एग्जिस्ट, इट्स मोर ऑफ लाइक उनका को ध्यान कौन रखेगा उनके बारे में।
हाँ,
इट्स
पर
मोर
मतलब
ऑफ लाइक उनका उनसे।
हाँ, मैं उस पर बिलीव नहीं कर पाती कि सच में वो बंदा तुम्हें मार रहा है और तुम कह रही हो उसका ध्यान कौन रखेगा, या फिर ये कहीं तुम्हारा ही इनसिक्योरिटी है जो तुम इस तरीके से छुपा रहे हो।
बिकॉज आई हैव हर्ड माय मॉम आल्सो व्हेनेवर वी कॉल हर हियर, इट्स लाइक पापा अकेले नहीं रह पाएंगे, पापा अकेले नहीं। अरे पापा का पापा देख लेंगे, आप आ जाओ यार।
हाँ, लाइक आई वंडर व्हाट इज दैट, दिस इज सो, इज इट नर्चरिंग गोइंग गॉन रॉन्ग? या,
वो बीवी की जगह माँ बन गई है वो।
एग्जैक्टली। मैं आई रिमेम्बर सेइंग दैट टू माय मदर इन लॉ कि उन्होंने बोला कुछ तो कि तुम मतलब बच्चा आशीष इतना दुबला हो गया या whatever कुछ तो कह रहे थे। हाँ, लाइक मैं माँ नहीं बन सकती इनकी। तो मैंने कहा क्या मतलब होता है माँ बनने का? बड़े उससे पूछे वो। मैंने कहा यही कि बच्चा खाना खाया, ये किया, वो किया। He is an adult that I've married to, and I don't expect of him to be worried about, जेनरिक वेलबींग की मैंने खाना खाया कि नहीं खाया और ये हुआ है। एक चेक इन कर लेते हो आप तो जरा तो आई कैन बी देयर, बट आई कैन नॉट बी लाइक ऑन योर हेड ऑल द टाइम, खाया 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 कि नहीं, खा खा लो खा लो खा लो। तो या कमिंग, यार पता नहीं क्या लगा दिया मैंने, ऑफ कैसे होगा ये। माय हस्बैंड गॉट दिस, this is a dice. So this is for
ओके।
focus work. So basically you can put a timer of 30, so the 30 minutes, and you put it on and it will keep counting until 30. So अभी जैसे 10 मिनट का लगा था शायद, and you sit with it and you do your work until the timer ends.
अच्छा है।
कोई बंद नहीं होना,
मोबाइल मोबाइल एडिक्शन रोकने के लिए अच्छा है।
because then you get distracted even more. So coming back to the thing, कि I am in flow with life. So the flow comes from two spaces. Either I am actually in the deep trust mode, that everything is working out for me, or I am avoiding to choose, or I'm avoiding to feel something, I'm avoiding my responsibility of myself.
I will say like I'm in half of case. One is like I have been resisting teaching. I told you long back, so I was like still somewhere it comes up. This is not what I want. But then I was like, let me see where it goes. Why should I keep on resisting all the time? So things are going good. Like I like teaching. Like being with the kids and all. So somewhere I want to see also where it takes me. Like life cannot be always being in resist mode. Like let me be in acceptance mode also. It might be my fate also. Because I really get good opportunities over here. Like recently one of the teacher from other school came. She was like, you come to my school. I need physics teacher. I'll pay 4 times of what you're getting here. So it's not that I won't get opportunities or anything. And ambience wise also my school is good. Like, there is no like extreme work I would say. First year it was hectic because obviously I was learning things. Now it is fine. So but वही है कि maybe व्हाट आई वांटेड टू डू वो मैं नहीं कर पा रही हूँ तो कहीं ना कहीं बीच में ट्रिगर भी होता है इट कम्स लाइक मेरे पास खुद के लिए तो टाइम मिल नहीं रहा है आई एम ऑलवेज लाइक बच्चों के लिए ये बनाना है बच्चों के लिए वो बनाना है बच्चों के लिए ये प्रिपेयर करना है इट्स लाइक माई लाइफ इज रिवॉल्विंग अराउंड स्टूडेंट्स ओनली सो खुद के लिए कहीं निकलने का टाइम नहीं मेरे को 4 बज तो वहीं बज जाते हैं फिर उसके आने के बाद मैं क्या करूँ आने के बाद भी वो कॉपी चेक करने को रहता है ये रहता है वो रहता है नेक्स्ट क्लास प्लान करना रहता है तो वो एक थोड़ा सा रहता है बट आई वोंट से आई हैव गिवन अप but I want to be in this space for some time so that I know that this is what I don't if like whether I want it or I don't want it. I want to be clear on that aspect. I don't want to leave this in just because I'm uncomfortable over here.
Hmm.
So just because मुझे वो ट्रिगर कर रहा है मैं भागना नहीं चाहती. I want to see where it leads. Is it really for me or it is not? बिकॉज मेरी आदत है जब कोई चीज अनकंफर्टेबल होने लगती है तो मैं वहां से भाग जाती हूँ दिस टाइम आई डोंट वांट टू डू दैट लाइक वो इम्पल्सिव डिसीजन नहीं लेना चाह रही हूँ मैं
That's really amazing. I'm so proud of you saying that. Um, because I understand how much both of these things mean to you. One, like your desire to be coaching, and that's something that you're passionate about, and that's something that you have really left your job for previously, and you gave all this time and you have really skilled yourself for it. Um, Second, also that you um, being in this space gives you a sense of stability, a sense of community, a sense of contribution that you have been also desiring all that while.
yeah
Um, so I see how both of these parts, even if they look like conflicting to each other, how both of these parts are actually, you know, parts of you which are contributing to you. मतलब ये तुम्हारे ही हिस्से हैं. Like this part is also bringing you the sense of stability and sense of community, and so that you don't feel isolated anymore. You feel connected with people. You feel in the move that you were asking for. And then there is also a part that desires to do something different. So just acknowledging that, taking a breath with that. And what are the things that you feel are aligned for you right now? What do
for
you?
me it's like aligned was I was like I wanted to always like do something for the kids that has been a very long desire for me like from childhood so here I feel that yeah I'm doing it for me and when I see them like learning and then really like when they appreciate things like oh we didn't understand them ma'am when you explain it was really like when I see that happiness of them understanding something, no, as like, and they remember it long term, because whatever I taught them in 11th grade, they still remember. Oh, ma'am, you had told this. So that happiness, that cheerfulness, and even when board exams are going on, when they went for exams, like my paper was the first one, and one of the students, he came running from the center just to call me. But my paper was good. I was like, I was first person I wanted to call was you. I wanted to tell you like whatever you taught, it came in exam, and so all those that seeing that I'm contributing to those kids, no, it's like I feel really happy. It's like, yeah, this is what I wanted to do, because one of my biggest dream is to open a school actually. So in that way, I would say I feel very like close to these kids.
Wow.
So when they come, and in sometimes even I talk with them. Like one of the student was there, she was alone. Like last year, I observed her in the class that she will not interact with any other. She's very good in studies, but she don't interact with other kids. So recently we had one quiz science day competition, and we made her in group, and then I saw her interacting with others, because last year I had a we went for a trip, and I saw there also she was not talking to anyone, alone she was moving around. So I had a talk with her that time, that why you're not talking. She told me like she doesn't want to distract herself from studies. She wants to be focused on studies. If she makes friends, she might get diverted, this and that. So I had a talk with her, and then she told me like she wants to do something for her parents, like she wants to fulfill their dreams. I saw myself in her, and I told, don't do this to yourself. I was like, do what you like. If that fulfills their dream, it will be better. So having those personal talks also with them, guiding them, feels really fulfilling actually.
That's so beautiful. I met because I don't know if you know, my parents are teachers, and I've
Mm.
had um one specific teacher. His name was Sonu Vishwakarma. And he's also a physics teacher. Somehow these physics teacher have this charm and this intellect. I've always found throughout my life physics teachers to be really uh, intellectually high. They will be questioning things. They'll have a very different way of looking at things. And even if you see scientists, all these physics teachers have a very different wavelength altogether. So he's also a physics teacher. He and I met him during, I think, 11th class or maybe 9th, 10th, I don't remember. And he used to come to teach me around 9:30, 10 p.m. in the night, and then he'll stay till 12 p.m. और वो पढ़ाते लिखाते कुछ नहीं थे, वो सिर्फ बातें करते थे. And he used to be like, this is my free class, क्योंकि तुम्हें कुछ पढ़ाना तो पड़ता नहीं है, तुम कर तो लेते ही हो. But I like sharing things and talking things. And he made sure that um, he made sure that I question things and I see things differently, specifically when it comes to women, uh, you know, because the place I come from is very rigid in their minds. तो उन्होंने मुझे ऐसी किताबें दी जो मैंने उस जिंदगी में अभी तक भी नहीं पढ़ी वैसी किताबें. एक ऑथर है तस्लीमा नसरीन, उनकी किताब थी औरत के हक में. She is from Pakistan and she wrote like extremely against Islam, कि उसमें ऐसे बोलते हैं, उसने इसकी आयत में ये लिखा है. Like if you read that book your blood will boil. तो उन्होंने मुझे इस तरह की द सेकंड सेक्स जो है संबंध व्यवहार की, जिस तरह की किताबें उन्होंने मुझे उसी टाइम पे इंट्रोड्यूस की, पढ़ाई, उस पे डिबेट किया, वो जानबूझ के मुझे ट्रिगर करते थे. तो he had a huge impact on my mindset, like, and really helping me elevate that. He used to, when I went to college, he used to talk to me on phone for hours about international politics. So he always took his students very personal, and I was one of his favorite students. So he always invested much more than he should. ये बात और है, later on he also got attracted, and then all of that happened. But तब उन्हें पता चला I have a boyfriend आज she वो. So the impact that he has on me, and when you hear, when I say when you say that to me, I totally can see कि there is such a high position, like the kind of effect that you have on a psyche of a student is immeasurable. Like I'm an living example myself. Ki the impact that he has on me is immense. The more than any book that I've ever read, any course that I've ever done. Um, so to be able to have that kind of impact is a huge thing, Sadhna, and you're doing a wonderful job. I'm so like happy to hear this and the joy that you're feeling. It shows that you're such an amazing teacher. So thank you for doing that. And I totally appreciate very much my parents, teachers specifically, because I've always been around teachers. So then another thing I want to know is ki, how do you think what you're doing right now, in what ways, if you could just think a little more and imagine a little more, it could be helping you become a better coach or in the business of coaching.
First thing which I see is like I see and interact almost like 100 students every day. So for a single situation, I see different perspectives. Whenever I give them like something to do, I see a different ways of the same problem. Like someone might be very slow in that. Someone knows the science, but not able to apply the formula. Someone might know the formula, but not know the basics, like the mathematics of it to do it. Or someone is very good in studies, he writes, but then he makes a very silly mistake at the end. So these are small, small things, if I say, in terms of like what I deal with students. And then I see like similarly when will come in coaching industries, I would say like this will give me a stability to not like to see that people in like, different lenses. I will be aware that I, like it, some way it has made me non-judgmental because I don't know where the people like I always try to find which outlook might be like where this student I can help out. What might be the place where the person is not able to catch it. Like if I'm seeing a numerical itself, there are multiple places where the person might not be able to catch the things. So in that way, I can say like I might also try to look into the person's perspective in for same situation in different way.
Hmm.
And
That's
that's what is coming up at present.
that's so amazing. And this the way you said that, you are able to see कि किसको क्या चाहिए, one, because different people have different needs, and then how and what can help them, different approaches to help them through it, and how you can also subtly see who is more interactive, who is less interactive. And I feel something that I like you would have to answer me is how many students are there in a class?
Like for example, ninth we have around 35 in a class,
Okay, so and your session must be an hour at least, no?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. So speaking to a 35 students class for 40 minutes, explaining them, uh, does that help you build a sense of, better communication and confidence and like, curating, articulation actually?
Yeah, like there has been topics which I had to like 10 times explain in different ways. Like I had to first understand, like last year when I came, I went with the perspective that these are ninth grade students, they might be like knowing this much. Then initially I was like, why these people are not able to get it, why the score is going down. And then I realized that I had to analyze that no, their level is not. I am thinking they are ninth grade, but their level is actually not of the ninth grade. Then I had a like sessions with them, like in group wise sessions that okay, tell me, do you know these this things? And then I realized that I am thinking them as ninth grade, but they are not in ninth grade, intellectually not at ninth grade. And they have all come from different schools also. So different environment was there. So then I realized that I have to go how much I have to step down. For few students, I had to step down to certain level. Then
Mm.
for few students, I had to call them like 15-20 minutes during lunch hours. I had to tackle them there. And then few students, I had to call the parents also. Like, see, this is what I will be giving them. You have to be careful of them, like whether they are doing it or not. So like 35 students itself, I would say I have dealt with them in 5-6 different ways to bring them. And few students were really like, I would say I feel very, when I was correcting their final paper, I was feeling very proud. There was one girl, she got zero, continuously zero in three exams in physics. And when the final paper happened, she got out of 25, 24 and a half. So I have seen that growth. And this year, when I asked, do you want one on one attention from my side? She said, no, ma'am, now I'm interested in physics. If I need, I will come. Not now. So I see like now the new teachers are dealing with those kids. No, I tell them, you don't have, you just be silently with those kids, give them free hand that they can come and discuss with you and you will be able to handle them. And they were praising those kids. Like there were five students which I dealt separately and they are like flying now. So I
Wow.
would say like that different levels. Also, I understood that this year I'm planning things in a different way. Like the classes I have planned in different way after whole 1 year experience.
This is so
So,
beautiful. Wow. So when I imagine Sadhna जो अपने कमरे में बैठ के she was just talking on to herself, to a Sadhna who is going to a class every day and many classes perhaps, and taking these 40-40 minute sessions on different topics. I think this person has so much better articulation skills, communication skills, confidence, connection skills, coaching skills, in listening skills, different thought pattern skills, you know, like this person is so much more ready, so much more groomed.
I didn't inform you then. I went for CBSC national exhibition. We were in top five.
Wow, that's so amazing. And this the joy of this is this like I don't know how many teachers are actually so passionate about what they're doing. So when you're doing it, it shows that you are so committed to whatever, wherever you are. That's the one of your qualities that I really admire. The commitment that you go things into is wow. So
Yeah,
if
like achievement. Otherwise I have done a lot this last year.
you have really achieved a lot, I'm so proud. You have really achieved a lot. So when you said that कि कितने महीने हो गए? How many months are you here?
Almost 10 months.
Okay.
10, not much, 9 months. June I joined, so it's almost 9 months.
So I remember you saying that after a year, things might get easier for you because you have done this once. Is that going
Yeah,
to be next?
yeah, it is actually because now the next session we have started for 10th and 12th next session. Now things are easier. I'm not like that stressed. मुझे ये बनाना है वो बनाना है because I have resources now
You have
and
already
I
bana.
have my own plan.
Yeah, तुमने एक रेपो भी बना.
Earlier it was like होता है ना lesson plan, इस chapter के बाद ये पढ़ाना है वो पढ़ाना है that you, and obviously science के topics के साथ वापस से जुड़ना था तो now I know कि like ये chapter ये book में ये चैप्टर पहले कराऊंगी तो बच्चों को इजी होगा.
Hmm.
ऑल दोस प्लान्स बिकॉज पूरे ईयर के बाद एक्सपीरियंस हो गया था एंड देन आई हैव नाउ रिसोर्सेज आल्सो, खुद के रिसोर्स बना लिए मैंने. तो आई फील काफी इजी हो गया.
Yeah.
आई डोंट हैव दैट पैनिक इनिशियली जो था, अरे ये भी खत्म करना है वो भी खत्म करना है.
So do you think that after 3 months, uh, you will be able to first reuse your material? Uh,
हम्म,
and be able to spend less time there, or more than time, actually it is mental energy that you spend and that exhausts you at the end of the day, right? So do you
Yeah,
think you'll have more mental bandwidth in next 3 months to engage yourself meaningfully in creating something around coaching also?
I think I will be able because I am planning to do half of my like worksheets and all the extra material banate hain. So I'll be doing it during my summer vacations. So I think summer vacations के बाद I will be almost free. Like whatever planning is being done वो हम इस मार्च में भी कर रहे हैं. And then in May I'll have like workout chapter wise बहुत सारी चीजें करके खत्म करना है. Then I think after May I will have that bandwidth.
तो आई थिंक जून मंथ में कॉलेज खुल जाते हैं, बंद रहता है?
स्कूल खुल जाएंगे जून में खुल जाएंगे.
ओके।
May will be full vacation. June reopening will be there.
अच्छा, तो आई थिंक ऑल्सो गिविंग लाइक यूजिंग दीज न्यू स्किल्स टू डू समथिंग ऑन योर ओन, मतलब मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि वो कि तुम्हें ये देखना पड़ेगा कि तुम अब वो साधना नहीं हो जो पहले थी. दिस साधना हैज न्यू स्किल सेट. She has skill set of also teaching. She has skill set of explaining concepts better. you know she has skill set of speaking and talking to people as if you're explaining something. So from this person, what would be the most fun thing for you to do is something I think that you will have to see कि क्योंकि तुम्हारे लिए वो काम नहीं होना चाहिए. आई थिंक देखो, पैसे तो तुम बना रहे हो वहां से
Hmm.
सस्टेनेबल. तो if money is not the pressure, and you, because coaching is something which brings purpose to you even more. So from the space of having fun, like you do something and it just spews more energy into you. So just dreaming about it, having space for it, thinking about it, maybe uh, bringing in a concept and then explaining and creating as if you're teaching to your students, or maybe creating something for mental health of your own students, and you know and maybe be able to sell it in future. So just thinking out loud on those ideas and seeing what would be something which is fun for you to do, which also helps you in both ways. um,
Hmm.
After मतलब 3 months, you said after May, March तो हो ही गया, April, May, which is actually 2 months only. um, so would you be able to do that? Would you be able to spend only 2 hours a week, maybe Sundays कोई केवल?
2 hours तो कर बिकॉज सैटरडे मेरा हाफ डे रहता है. सैटरडे संडे इज ऑलमोस्ट लाइक
Yeah, so you chilling and every day just spending 15 minutes to think about कि क्या कर सकते हैं, and Sunday spending 90 minutes even only. And मुझे तो ऐसा लगता है जस्ट फॉर हम ये काम कई बार दूसरों के लिए नहीं, खुद के लिए करते हैं. So 90 minutes if I just be able to sit with on a pen and paper and see कि okay, this is what I want to talk about. This is what I would like to share or offer. Then that only starts uh, building the bridge inside and outside.
आई थिंक अबाउट लाइक वो अब जो इनिशियली लास्ट 1 ईयर जो मेरे साथ था कि वो मनी वाला जो था वो तो नहीं कर. अब लाइक एक स्टेबिलिटी है दिमाग में. अर्जेंसी नहीं है कि ये करना है वो करना है. तो वो चीज तो खत्म हो गई. पहले कोचिंग एक देयर वाज सबकॉन्शियसली मनी को लेके था. बट वो नहीं है. इट्स लाइक जस्ट आई वांट टू डू समथिंग. इतना कुछ सीखा है सो just so that it can help out someone or myself also, even if so I'll think about this.
Yeah, I would love something like that. Um, and I love how you have really, shaped your journey in this 1 year. So, and yeah, like, maybe you get better opportunities and you make more money. Like, why not? So we'll see. Like, how that translates in future. Is there anything else that you want to talk? Thank you for coming
No,
to the call. हाँ बोलो बोलो.
I just wanted to be back in the space. It's like मुझे संडे को like I'll be like busy with all like segregating things जो week का रहता था तो I'll be like every week I'll be like this time I have to join this time I and something or other will be like distract me but this time I was like let me join.
Yeah, thank you so much. I've been also care, yeah, like she said, कि she'll be free on Sunday, and but I knew that you it can take time definitely, but you showed up. Thank you for showing up. It's important to show up because um, this is something that we are doing for ourselves. Um, so when we show up for ourselves, our trust for us वो भी build होता है. क्या ठीक है, I'm here for myself. That is important. ओके सो आई हैव एक्चुअली थॉट कि हम कुछ एक मूवमेंट की प्रैक्टिस करेंगे बट बिकॉज हम दो ही थे मैंने एक ग्रुप में भी डाला शक्तिवर्स में सो आई शेयर्ड अ न्यू लिंक देयर इन 2 minutes you join that link at 1 p.m. or I'll start now only and then there we do something around movement. Okay, do you want to say anything before we end this session?
No, I'm happy.
I'm